Hello and welcome to Cinemondo with Kathy and Lara. We're going back in time a little bit to 1995, and SRK was yet but a young thing. It's SRK,
what a great year.
So SRK, which I last saw in Barastra, and he did that great cameo of the mad scientist, like the cutest mad scientist ever on the planet.
I loved
it. So I was suggested by Melanie, who has the YouTube channel Perdaisy, at Perdaisy, and she does great Indian reviews, and she knows so much. She's been covering Indian cinema for like 5 years, and she's fantastic. And she suggested her first Indian film to me, and she goes, "You need to watch this. It is a massive film. It is it's in theaters still in India. Like, it's so big that it's just always constantly playing somewhere." So I think that's fascinating. Now we have to pronounce it. So we're going to review the trailer for Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. I almost did it. Jayenge. Jayenge. I'm going to do it over there. Let me see if I can do this little pronunciation thing again. Where is it? No. Okay, that'll have to do. So anyway, this is The Big-Hearted Will Take the Bride, SRK. It also stars Kajol. And I'm very interested in seeing this because it's apparently one of these movies that's referenced in a bunch of movies since. Melanie had mentioned that anytime there's like a scene in a movie where someone's pulled off a train, like there's a train, that is a reference to this film. So apparently it's so iconic.
Really?
Yeah, it's like The Sound of Music or something. Like you just know when they're referencing that film. So I'm very excited to see this because it just sounds like a classic. It sounds like a legend. Well, there's a legend. It's got a SRK in it. So let's take a look at this, and you guys let us know if you've seen it and what it means to you, and maybe tell us the first time you saw it, what it meant, and how you feel. All right, here we go. You ready?
Ready.
Right, here we go. All right.
मुझे परेशान किए जा रहे हैं। बड़े-बड़े देशों में ऐसी छोटी-छोटी बातें होती रहती हैं। अगर ये तुझे प्यार करती है तो मुझसे प्यार करती हो? सबसे ज्यादा। मुझ पर भरोसा है? खुद से ज्यादा।
Oh. That's a scene.
Oh.
No. Wow. That looked like kind of a sort of a re-release kind of trailer. The trailers are really hard to find, especially subtitles. And those were the tiniest subtitles I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, I know. I was like trying not to squint.
So this was directed by Aditya Chopra, who was only 20 when he did this.
Wow.
He did have help.
Fantastic.
It was produced by Yash Chopra, who's a big deal. So it's
like,
in the family. Not the Yash, but a Yash. So this is apparently one of those films, you know, and it looked. What I liked about it has that kind of old school Bollywood look.
Mm-hmm.
It had that great music. It has that super glossy look, and it looked like there's some big production numbers.
Oh, it looked fantastic.
It looked
And
really
I would actually like. It's
I
not
want to see that.
normally in my wheelhouse, but like
Nope.
I think I'd watch it.
I know. I'm like romantic comedies, meh. But then you see that, you're like, oh, that's a
There's
new
just
take.
something about Indian films where it doesn't. I,
Yeah.
like you want to see them, even though it's not something that you normally would ever think you would want to see. Like American, like rom coms.
Yeah, no. See,
no,
that's the thing. It's
okay.
like the rom com,
But-
you know, and you don't see as many anymore.
Mhm.
It's something that Melanie had also mentioned, is that you just don't see rom coms, let alone
No.
like, especially in America. So the only one really doing them anymore is India. They still do rom
Yeah,
coms
but they do them so well. It's
because
fantastic.
they're not even like, they don't care about being over the top, because
Right.
that's part of the
Mhm.
joy of it, is being over the top and big and colorful and loud, and you know, we're so busy trying to be cool in America lately.
Right.
Romantic
Mhm.
comedies have to be cool, you know. But I thought that looked really, really fun. SRK with that head of hair, good God, that man
Oh
has
my
a
gosh.
head of hair.
So it's really funny. I'll have to pull up a picture, but he reminds me of one of my uncles
Oh, really?
when he was
Well,
younger.
lucky
Yeah,
you.
it's great. I'll have to find it. My uncle Menon.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's really cool. So
So.
I have a couple posters that I can
Ooh,
show.
yeah.
They're, you know, this was 95, so
Mhm.
posters are pretty bad. So this is,
But
you know,
it's
the
cute.
class. It's very cute. You can tell it's a big scene. Like, I guess that's apparently her wedding. Sorry, and he's, you know, it's like I guess kind of like The Graduate, where you're getting stolen from your wedding. But also take a look at his Western clothes. He's got like the cool
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
Harley jacket on, the
Mhm.
jeans and everything.
The
I don't know what that's
fedora
all about.
hat.
What's up with that hat? The hat's
It
interesting.
does
There's,
not. The whole outfit, like,
it's just wrong.
there's problems, but it's fine. It's great.
But that's what makes it funny. And so then you see like there's a silhouette of like a couple being kind of funny, like they have the kind of over the top expressions.
Yeah.
You have the plain background with maybe a little bit of halo. I'm sorry, waving my hands. Has kind of a halo around them, so it gives a little bit of depth to the background, so it's not too flat. But he's not even grounded; like he's just floating in space, because they're like, this is all
There's
just
like,
a moment. They're not even trying to make
Mhm.
it real, not even trying. So they have this really complicated logo, and then if you, I don't know if you even notice those little graphics in there, they're teeny red graphics that are getting completely lost in the. So it's his
oh, yeah.
hat and a scarf or something here.
Mhm.
Apparently, a lot of this takes place in Switzerland, and you can actually do a tour based on this movie,
Oh,
locations
that's
in the
kind of
movie,
great.
which
But
is so
it's
cool.
very, it does have the sound of music, like,
It
like,
does.
even the posters, that old,
Yeah.
I don't know, the time, it's supposed to be 95, but the Sound of Music was what, the 40s, 50s?
Yeah. And this looks old. This poster
So,
looks
but
pretty old,
yeah, the
poster-wise,
same
but it,
kind of feel.
it does. So that's the comedy poster. And we have this other graphic-based poster. So we saw this field in the opening of this trailer, the open of yellow flowers, and it's that big, painful, romantic scene, which, you know, I guess we'll see like the anguish for whatever this is. I don't know
Well,
if
so
they've been
here's the
separated.
scarf and the hat again, which is very
Yeah.
interesting that those are like the two things, like, are the calling cards.
What's the fuck with the hat?
Who he
I know,
is.
it's very strange. Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the serious moment, and then we have the serious poster, and then we have the comedy poster.
So I am going to have to find out if this was one of the films that was playing in the theaters when I was a kid, that we used to just go, and I never knew what was going on.
That would be funny if you actually remember seeing this. Like if you start watching and recognize scenes, that would be amazing.
So I'll have to ask my cousins too, because they would know.
Yeah, ask them and say, "Hey, did we ever see DDLJ?"
Hey, remember when we saw?
And they'll be like, "Oh, a million times!"
Right? Like, that was the only film that was playing in the cinema
Oh,
whenever we went. I'm like, oh, I don't remember.
You got to find out for sure.
I
If
will.
you saw that movie as a kid, I love that. In the meantime, we're gonna watch this and we're gonna review it, because it seems
100%.
like one of these epic, as you know, and granted, I just basically want to watch all of SRK's movies, so eventually we're just gonna be the SRK channel.
I love it. I'm in.
I think it's time to review a lot more of his movies. So yes,
very well.
You guys watch it, and then you guys can chime in, or if you've seen it, please chime in, because we're about to watch this movie. Tell us if you think it's worth watching. Should we watch it? I don't know. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and also join our channel. It's so cheap,
Yes.
and you get access to our private, super private Slack channel where we all talk about everything.
Yes, I would love to like pick people's brains once I watch things. I'm always
It's
like,
so great. I
I
mean, I
don't
love
get
it.
this. What happened? Someone explain to me.
We need to know what happened in this movie. Please talk to us. So anyway, be sure and join, and we'd love to hear from you guys, and make sure you comment and tell us what you think of this movie, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.